the action doesn't stop for your academy side. Straight back to action against Oxford United tomorrow. How's the prep been for this one?
Yeah, it's been a quick turnaround. So the boys were back in today. They had Saturday and Sunday off as recovery and rest and refresh and recoup back into this week. So boys are back in, training, a little bit of a light session, sort of regeneration, recovery type session today, with a little bit of match prep ready for the game against Oxford tomorrow.
They ran themselves into the ground on Friday night, so was that Saturday and Sunday recovery much needed?
Yeah, 100%. We knew that it was going to give them Saturday, Sunday off regardless of the result on Friday, but especially with the efforts that they put into the game, the outputs that they put in, and some of the data that we received back from the game, they needed that rest and recovery. They've come back in today, they're fresh. There's a little bit of fatigue between some of the boys, but they're buzzing, they're happy, they're in good spirits, and again, looking forward to another fixture tomorrow.
Before looking ahead to your opponents, Oxford United, tomorrow, have you had time to reflect on the game on Friday, and what have you learnt from watching it again?
Yeah, we always reflect on all of our games. Because of the quick turnaround of fixtures straight into the league fixture tomorrow, we haven't as much time to go through the game, so we'll look to revisit the game from an analysis point of view with the players before the next FA Youth Cup game. So when we know who we've got in the next round, we'll recap on that fixture, and that will set us up nicely for the next FA Youth Cup game.
Swindon have become a bit of a formidable force in the FA Youth Cup so far this tournament. So are you learning a lot more about your players and how they keep grinding out these good results?
Yeah, I'm learning lots about the players, but also lots about myself and the coaching staff as a group as well. So every game's different. Every opposition have slightly different threats and areas of weakness that we can exploit. We need to make sure that we can set up to stop their threats as well, and we'll do our due diligence on every single team that we play so that we can set up the boys as best we can. So in terms of the players, in terms of the experiences and challenges that they've had across all of them games, like I've explained in most of my interviews that we've had with yourself, it's making sure that they're set up from a coaching perspective, and then over to them to see if they can produce the performances like they have done.
Ahead of a midday kick-off tomorrow against Oxford United, so what do you know about them and what threat will they pose?
When we played them back at the very start of the season, which is a fair few months ago now, it was a good game. We actually got the result on the day, clean sheet as well, so that was pleasing. We're looking forward to the fixture. It's always a tough game in terms of they're just down the road, and it has that sort of extra, a little bit of feel about it because it's a little bit of a small derby. Some of our players have been at Swindon for a long time. Some of our players are Swindon Town fans as well, so it has that little bit of added edge to the game. But we'll approach it like we do with all of our fixtures. Look to put a performance in that hopefully gets us the result that keeps us at the top end of the table. Just
want to give a shout out to Cirencester Town. Play at Corinium Stadium tomorrow. Do the players like playing on more of a stadium sort of feel?
Yeah, we love playing there. They're a good link for us, good relationship. It's brilliant that they allow us to play at their pitch during the day, because sometimes the weather and the circumstances that we have in England doesn't always allow us to play on our grass pitches. So it's brilliant to have that option. The boys love playing at Siren, so hopefully we can put in a performance tomorrow.
And just thinking about fatigue, Friday night they did run themselves into the ground, so is that an opportunity for you to rotate things and some players that necessarily didn't get on and travelled to Sunderland, an opportunity to play tomorrow?
Yeah, we'll have a look at the squad this afternoon and just assess where we think everybody is from a sort of load and fatigue management point of view. We've got another fixture away at Plymouth on Saturday as well, which is a long journey. So we need to just have both fixtures in mind, manage all of our players, but also allow some players to get some minutes as well. So it is a massive part of youth development to make sure that we're developing all of our players. Even though we're on such a good run in the FA Youth Cup, every game is important to all of our younger players, and we need to make sure that they're all receiving some game time to show us that they're learning from their individual development plans.
And on fatigue and fixture congestion, the progression in the FA Youth Cup won't help that congestion too much, with lots of games to rearrange and more to come as well.
Yeah, so we'll add another fixture to the games programme. We have got 4 league games to fit in before it was meant to be the 17th of February. But we've got a fixture on the 20th of February now because of such a good run in the FA Youth Cup and the fixture congestion. So that will add another game into the programme, and we will be in Merit League 1 as well. So when them fixtures come out from the 24th of February, so we'll continue into Merit League 1 after that as well.
Best of luck tomorrow.
Cheers, Carl.